Cool. Okay. Hey there, everyone. How's it going? I'm here this week, and we're going to be reviewing the bacon jalapeno chicken sandwich from Wendy's, and I also got the bacon jalapeno fries from Wendy's as well. We're going to be taking a look at both of those. Naturally, without bacon, of course. I opted to not get bacon on those dishes, but let's dig right on in to these sandwiches. So here we go. All right, got chicken sandwich. Oh, cool! They give me a nice little fork. That's pretty neat. And the fries. Okay, so these also just sort of look like standard sort of cheese fries. I think I'm going to start with the fries first, actually. So the sort of special stuff that's going on here is that there's this sauce right here. There's also some cheese. There's some jalapenos. So my sort of rules when it comes to evaluating spicy food is, is adding the spice actually changing the sort of texture of the flavors, or is it just to make it hot so that the millennials will like it? So I'm curious to see how this turns out, if this sort of actually adds to sort of the richness. I don't really have strong opinions on Wendy's fries, mostly because I quite rarely eat them. Yeah, let's try to get a good bite with a lot of stuff on it. And okay. So I've just first impression, certainly prefer Taco Bell's take. I think their sauce is a little bit more of a complex flavor, but there's not as much spice. Let's get a little zoom here. It's just like plain regular fries. So, the sauce that they're putting on there kind of does all the work. I'm gonna try and get some of the sauce on its own without the jalapeno. Yeah. Decent amount of heat to it. Obviously, when you get one of the jalapeno bites, it adds a lot more kick. But it's got some decent smokiness to it. Yeah. And the sort of shaved cheddar they're putting on there does go quite a bit above and beyond just a sort of standard nacho sauce. Yeah, for me the heat is a little bit much. This also comes with bacon, so that might add some nice savoriness to the whole dish. And on my end, the fries are a little bit soggy, but that's also partially because I had to take this home, right? If you order this fresh in store, it's probably a little bit better. Not a ton of salt. I think this could maybe use some on the fries. Yeah. The actual fries themselves are still the worst part of this. But it's probably better than regular fries, almost certainly. So I guess when you consider the fact that you're paying double for it, it's not really twice as good, even close to that. But the nacho sauce is a strong point, so I'm pretty happy with that. I would give it a 6. I don't think this is the best thing ever. It's not the worst. I think everyone else needs to really catch up to Taco Bell. So let's go over the sandwich now. This normally comes with some bacon on it. It's got some jalapenos. I think it's got the same nacho sauce as this has on it. American cheese and some I guess onion stuff. On the bottom, not really looking like anything on the bottom. So I'm curious to see how the crispy onions play into this, because in a lot of other types of sandwiches that include these kinds of onions, they kind of blend into the background. But you know, there seems to be a pretty healthy amount here, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen. That did not happen. The onion was very front and center, which is refreshing. It sort of made that bite taste more like an onion ring. I didn't get a ton of the sauce, got a little bit of the cheese, but certainly I guess if in some of these bites the jalapeno can be overpowered by the onion, that's sort of saying something. But that was sort of a nice sort of refreshing change. Wendy's have any sauce like Taco Bell fire sauce? I'm not sure, Javier, if they have it in packages, but presumably they do, and they put it on things. I don't know. From my perspective, I would not end up actually ever getting any of that. Yeah. This all kind of clashes with each other. Um, there's a lot of flavors here that are really sort of fighting. So I think the onions are fighting with the jalapenos, which is fighting with the American cheese. And really, the jalapenos just sort of only serve to make it hot. I'm just going to try to take a lick of the sauce here and see what I'm getting. Yeah. I don't know. It's really not doing much for me. It's really getting overpowered by all the other elements. What's also interesting is the American cheese here tastes kind of like the American cheese that they put on the Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's. I don't know why, it just sort of reminds me of that. And I usually like the Filet-O-Fish, but in this context, it doesn't sort of work, I think. Like, I want to like this, right? Because it's got a lot of the elements that I like when you put on a chicken sandwich. But it really doesn't come together. Yeah. I give this a 4. I probably wouldn't recommend getting this. I mean, maybe the bacon would balance it out more and bring it together, but I feel like for Wendy's, bacon is sort of a huge crutch, right? Where they take something that's like not so great, and then they try and put bacon on it and make, like, that will just make it better, because of this like weird cultural obsession we have with bacon. Like, bacon will fix the problem. Well, slapping some bacon on this, maybe it'll fix it, but that's sort of a sign that like the other stuff isn't really working too well together. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend this one. Um, Especially because the jalapeno really just sort of serves to make it hot, and I don't really think adds too much to the overall sort of flavor profile. It could be because the sauce is just sort of weak on mine, uh, and I'm not really getting it coming through at all. But yeah, I don't think this is the right way to do spicy food. Um, you know, Wendy's has had some hits with their chicken sandwiches, but I think this one's definitely a miss. Uh, yeah, kind of disappointing. Still gonna finish it though, but Wendy's can definitely do better. But yeah, with that, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Uh, I'll be back next week with some more reviews. Uh, Not quite sure of what, but I was eyeing this chicken Caesar salad or sandwich that Burger King was putting out there, and it's got some like Parmesan cheese on it, and that looked really interesting. So now that McDonald's no longer has the Canadian chicken sandwich out here, it's like you got to figure out who's really number one in the fast food chicken sandwich game right now. But yeah, with that, that's all for this week. 4 out of 10 for the sandwich. I think I gave the fries a 6. So, oh, do the Donkey Beyond. I don't know if they have that in my area yet, Javier. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to try the Beyond Chicken at KFC. I don't think they've rolled that out nationally though. But when they do, I'll definitely take a look at that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone.